Good, Dougie? Lanto, just assess your day if you could, please.
It was solid. It was probably one of the better rounds I've played this year. Swing thoughts are pretty simple, and putter feels great. So I just kind of plotted my way around and played a little bit more conservative off the tee today, and it paid off.
What made it one of your better rounds in recent memory?
A lot of my good rounds this year I felt kind of high stress, kind of where I don't feel like I'm swinging it that great. I'm kind of scrambling all over the place. Today I felt, pretty comfortable and in control with what I was doing. So that was nice. It was nice to not be all over the place like I have been the last few months.
The course seemed like it's kind of playing a little sneaky tough. Like last year on the weekend, the wind blew, it firmed up so much, but you haven't had a ton of wind, and there's some rain to soften it up. Does it seem like it's kind of playing sneaky tough this week?
Yeah, 14's a good example. Me and Patton both hit pretty good iron shots in there, and my caddy gave me my putter, and Patton thought he was on the green too, and we get up there and we're in the back bunker. So, the greens were firming up perfect today. I think some of the moisture, it felt like kind of came out of the greens from yesterday, but the greens are perfect and they're fast, and it's not an easy golf course even when it's low winds like today. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much, and we can still play a fairly firm golf course, because it played perfect out there today.
What do you like more, a tournament where you have to make a ton of birdies and it might be 16, 17, 18 under that wins, or one that's more like this where maybe 10 under may win?
I like the lower the score. I like plotting my way around, and I like when the field kind of separates, because it rewards good shots, and as long as it's playing fair. Last year got kind of ridiculous on Sunday, just how firm the greens were, but even that's fun. Anytime you kind of really have to think through every shot and where to miss it and what shot you're hitting off the tee, that's kind of suits my game. So courses like this in Riviera and Torrey Pines I really enjoy playing them. So
I don't know if I've ever got this story from you. Maybe I've missed it. How did you and Andy Sanders come to be player and caddy?
Yeah, Andy's. I didn't know exactly who he was, and I was making a little bit of a change, and I asked a couple of my buddies that caddy some really good names, and I asked John Lamonti, and the first thing I told him was, I'm not asking you to leave Adam Scott, but I asked him if he had any suggestions, and he threw Andy Sanders in there, and he's had a ton of experience. I mean, he had 10 good years with Jimmy and won a major, and so he's been in the heat, and he's great out there. So he gave me a good putting lesson last week after Friday at concession, and my posture was way off, and it clicked immediately, and the putter's been good ever since.
Does it help that he's not only has Andy had that vast experience as a caddy, also a good player in his own right as well? But what's been the best part about you guys meshing? What your personalities?
Yeah, he's chill. I try not to get too high and too low. Attention to detail. He's always in it. In it with me. I don't feel like if I hit a bad shot, I'm going to let him down. He's experienced, and he's a 2-time All-American in college. I never won in college, so I always tell people he was better in college than I was. So I respect his opinion a lot. So we work well together out there.
What's your mindset heading into the weekend? Is there one thing that you're kind of looking, if you do well, you'll have success this weekend?
Just doing exactly what I've done the last. Swing started feeling better last week at concession. I've been getting back to kind of the last 6 months. I've been trying to get the same feels I had in the end of 2019, and I haven't been able to get there. And last week was kind of a big week. Not so much the way I finished, but swing thoughts and being out there and seeing shots instead of worrying about everything in my golf swing. So I got real simple swing thoughts right now, and just that's kind of what I was thinking today. Tempo, rhythm, keep my head up. Nothing crazy, where in the past it's been kind of all over the place. One week I'd try one thing, next week I'd try something else. So I'm just going to focus on what I did the last couple of days, and obviously the weather is going to be different. We're not sure. I haven't looked at the forecast today, but it sounds like it's going to be rain, and we're playing in it. So just roll the punches and just take it how it comes.
Thanks, Lanto. Appreciate it.
You got it. Thanks a lot.